Hey guys, welcome back to the episode of Super Mario Galaxy 2. And this time we did a Woolly Masterpiece Galaxy as the first galaxy in this episode that we're gonna do. Or star. Well, galaxy. We're doing the galaxy, but we're doing the Silver Trump Sludge match. So, as the first star in the episode, we're actually not going to complete the galaxy, but this is our first galaxy though. So, in the episode of Super Mario Galaxy 2. So guys, welcome back. It's been a while. I recorded not platinum, god. Super Mario Galaxy 2 Let's Play. Yes, this is my platinum Let's Play. Welcome back to Pokemon Platinum. I'm kidding. No, this is Roller Coaster. No, this is not Pokemon Platinum. This is Roller Coaster Tycoon Platinum Edition. There you go. There is Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Platinum Edition though, which I actually own that game. Physical copy version, not digital version, because physical copies work. And also, it's like the game's like 15, 20 years old, and that's probably how old my copy is. About probably of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Platinum. Actually, I think if I remember correctly, I had the regular version when I was younger, and then eventually, multiple years later, I got the Platinum version, which comes with all DLC and all that. So, which is one of my childhood PC games, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. The Platinum edition just comes with all the expansions and all that, which is actually really awesome and all that. And like I said, this mission right here, I'm not this mission, but like this galaxy, I'm not the biggest fan of. With these, this is like one of my least favorite galaxies in the game. Just because when I was younger, I had trouble. But not really much with this particular star, but the comet star, the comet metal star, and all that. Not metal, but you know the comet star. Well, Prankster Comet. There you go, Prankster Comet. Jeez. I always forget what that was. I always call Prankster Comet Prankster Metals in this game, I don't know how. But there's actually a way to go through there without, going around like that. But, which is kind of the best way to, collect the Prankster Comet star. Which we won't do in this episode, we'll do in a later episode. Which I kind of want to focus on all the main stars right now. Compared to the Prankster Comets. Which I have done some Prankster Comets, but which was a few episodes ago, so because I'm kind of want to more focused on the actual game than the main game first and the normal stars compared to the Prankster stars. And then we'll do some. We might do some more Prankster stars like before we even beat the game, which I had done a few times. So. In that one episode, I collected one, but not really much, really. Like we're just going for the normal stars, and I guess I had done all those special coins ones so far that I know of or that I found, and there was just Comet Medal right there, so nice. I just find it funny, interesting how I collected all the Comet Medals besides besides the one that was in the second episode, which is on the second galaxy, with Yoshi, which you first introduced Yoshi. Like, that's the only Comet Medal I missed, which is I find it interesting that they're the only one I missed, and we were on World 3 already. Who knows? Maybe once we get to World 6 or something like that, we finally miss one on the final one. And for some reason, you had to push this thing really far back, because you can see, like, when I'm bumping this guy out, the guy actually doesn't fall off. You're like, it should have fallen off, but no, it hasn't. I'm just having problems. You're like, oh, come on! There we go. You can see that thing like 3 or 4 times just try to push it off of the edge. But yeah. I have to be very careful, which, we got the mission being done. The Prankster Comet is gonna be super hard, because I remember when I was younger, that level was the death of me. Just one of the hardest normal stars, or gold stars, the non-green stars, I guess. Stars, not this one that I just got, but the Prankster Comet one of it was really hard. Yeah, and like I said, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I love. One of my favorite games. PC games. Sorry, maybe I have so many childhood memories of that game, creating all the different roller coasters and everything. I remember it took me over like on some of the world. Oh, we locked a picture comment at the Hightail Falls Galaxy. But yeah, and he's Toad. I let her dress to the baby Lima has light. We worry about you, but we know you are safe with your new friend. I hope this test item's helpful. May the stars shine down on you. Thank you. Okay. Wow, there's those 15 star bits attached to that letter. No return address, but I hope to get to meet this mysterious person soon. Which, I mean, if you guys don't know, it's Rosalina. That's what the mysterious person is. She has cameos in this game, so, or I guess that would be not a cameo, but well, she does have a cameo in this game later in the game, but I guess you wouldn't really call it cameo. But let's start hunting Holmes Galaxy. As we do both of those stars. Yeah, and like I said, because we got that one star that just got in this episode, which there is going to be Prince to come, but we haven't unlocked it yet, and I'm not going to get it in this episode at all yet. So we're going to start with a glimmer of Mulberry. I think this is the one where I fall off a lot. Yoshi. Yeah, I think I remember when, because like I said, this is post commentary. So yeah, what other games did I enjoy when growing up? Four. I would love to do a Let's Play of that game on my channel someday. Spore, because Spore is one of the greatest games I've ever played. Like, I would totally live stream it in the future. Like Spore, whenever I do or whenever I can, I guess. I don't know when it will be if I ever do live stream it. I would love that. Would be a good thing to live stream. That would be good to live stream multiple times of it, because like it has a good replay value of Spore. It's also one of my favorite computer games. Childhood. I haven't really played it that much. And I played it like not that long ago, like last year or so. But I haven't really played it that much in years though. So, but it's one of my childhood memories. Spore is just a great game. Like, oh my god, like one of the best games of all time. Spore. And it's also created by The Sims, so. Creator of Sims, so you know it's gonna be good. And Spore's a great game, like so great game. Oh my god! Like one thing I find interesting though is how apparently it was a really disappointing game when it came out, which I was surprised to learn about that, which I didn't even learn about that until like a year or two ago, about like how like Spore's like one of the most disappointing games of all time. Like it is? It's one of the best games of all time. Like what? But yeah, I don't know why. I guess it was hyped a lot, because one thing the thing is I learned about that because I know it's the space stage in Spore is pretty similar to No Man's Sky and all that. So, and I guess it was another game like No Man's Sky that was really super hyped that didn't turn out being good. But in my opinion, it's a really good game and everything. And I'm guaranteed. And I mean. I know from what I heard, Spore is more a complete game than No Man's Sky. I guess a lot from what I heard about the complaints is that there's a bunch of mini games, which I mean, it is, but like you had different stages and all. Which I love that game. Like, I guess I don't know what's the big deal. I don't know what the big deal with Spore is. Spore is just a fantastic game. It's also created by, like I said, it's also created by the same people who created The Sims, and I screwed that up. I mean, yeah. I just went out the wrong time there, but yeah, like Spore is one of my favorite games. I mean, I would totally do I've been wanting to do a Let's Play of that game for years. I just haven't. And plus, it's like the PC. We're calling PC games are not the best because, like, I mean, emulators is easy because there's like a record option, but there's a record option when doing playing computer games now on Steam now, because I also have the Steam version. I used to have the physical copy. I have the physical copy of Spore somewhere, but I actually rebought it later on get Spore on my computer on Steam, and so and also I don't have a problem if I ever like say if I do find it and then lose it again. I won't have, well, at least I have Steam to re-download it. So I have the Steam version so I can play. And it looks pretty good on my computer too. So like that's also probably the reason why I haven't really played Spore that much, is because like I own the physical copy of Spore, not like around like 10 years ago or so. About I guess not quite 10 years ago, because the game's only 10 years ago, and I believe I got like a year or so after Spore, like late 2008, maybe 2009ish. I got Spore, but yeah, Spore. Just saying, anyone here who never heard of Spore or never played Spore, I highly recommend it. It's like one of the best games out there. Like it's better than The Sims. Like if you enjoy The Sims, you're gonna like Spore. Well, I'm just saying that because part of the reason I'm saying that is because because it's the same creators as The Sims. So well, Sims 1, 2, and 4, because they had different creator for The Sims 3. So, but if you enjoy The Sims 1 and 2, yeah, which I know it's technically EA, but well, Spore, but it's Max's, as in like because EA is just the publisher. So, because I know EA gets a lot of hate, so just letting you know, it's still a good game regardless. Spore is, I think, one of those games that's really good and kind of underappreciated. And I felt like this is a section where I fall a lot. Or die a lot right here with Thursday and all that. But yeah, Spore. Oh man. I love it. I love it. It has so much replay value. I love that game so much. I highly recommend it. Like, and I thought I could go that way, but nope. But yes, oh. Just a masterpiece. Like it's up there with Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver. It's up there with Sly Keeper as like one of my favorite games of all time. Like it's just a fantastic game and all that. And I got hit by that too. That made me fall off. That's the thing is, if you get hit, you fall off right here. That's the reason why I died multiple times too, or just fall in general, or just fall. But yeah, like. Spore, just fantastic. You know, I've voiced that so many times in this episode, but how Spore is great, and just you're talking about Spore so much. Yeah, it's pretty much where you have like 5 different stages of like life and all that. You have like cell stage, creature stage, tribal stage, and then civilization stage, and then space stage. And it's awesome. Like, even though Cell stage is not the best because it's the easiest and like the quickest and all that, and not that much very interesting. It's still fun to play and like and everything. So, but anyway, it's the second story in this episode. Yeah, so you got Cell, Creature, Tribe, Civilization, and Space. They're all fun and all that. Like there's different like you unlock different stuff throughout the different stages, or you can do different things throughout the different stages. In the Cell stage, you kind of you control a cell where you eat meat and I guess either meat or leaves. No, I guess leaves or like grass or vegetables. I guess just vegetarian stuff. I guess a herbivore. It can be a carnivore or herbivore. You also can be an omnivore too. So there's actually a way. Well, actually, you can, like when you start the game and you start Soul Stage, you can play as you can start as herbivore or carnivore, but you actually can like during the middle of the cell stage, you actually can become an omnivore. So, and then the other stages you can be an omnivore for what. And then there's creature stages where you go on land, like you in water when you're in cell stage. But then you go on land when you reach creature stage and you interact with the different. Because in cell stage you just kind of eat, which. And then in creature stage, you can also, I mean, you can still eat, but you'll land and can interact with other creatures and make friends or enemies and all that. Like, you can like attack, other creatures and eat them, or have your friends help you attack them and eat. Because you can become friends with creatures too and all that, and become your allies and your teammate buddy and all that. And tribe stage is kind of, that, but with starting with buildings and all that, and the civilization spans that with like vehicles and all that. And then Space Stage is just in space, and it can have multiple planets, and it's just an amazing game. Like, it's great. I'm not a big fan of the Galactic expansion pack because I'm not really like it's not really the best. Like the Galactic something game, I forgot what it's called. I never used that. Like I just play the normal game. And then there's also the creepy and cutie expansion, which just adds creepy and cutie parts, which is fun to do and all that. Because you also can also just create creatures if you want. You don't even have to play with the creatures you create. You can just customize, create as many creatures as you want. And there's some unique creatures and interesting creatures that I have seen in the game though, or interesting names and all that. So yeah, Spore's great. I'll totally one day or let's play it. I don't know when. It probably won't be in time soon or even in multiple years, but it's great. Another game also is Zoo Tycoon. Yeah, if you guys don't know by now, the Tycoon games. The Tycoon games are really fun. Like Roller Coaster Tycoon, I love. Zoo Tycoon, those two are those big ones I mainly played as a child. Not really any others. Like the old Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon. Because the new Roller Coaster Tycoon kind of sucks, by the way. It does. So pretty much the last good Roller Coaster Tycoon game is the 13th. Now I actually did play the older ones of Roller Coaster Tycoon before then, and also, like I said, I also played Zoo Tycoon 2 specifically on PC back in the day, which is probably about the same age as Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I think it's maybe a little older, maybe. It probably is around the same age. Or Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. They did. Then they released another another Zoo Tycoon for the Xbox. I think might have been an exclusive Xbox. I don't know, or at least Microsoft. I think it was actually Microsoft exclusive. That makes more sense to have a Microsoft exclusive for it. But yeah, they created a Zoo Tycoon for Xbox One later on, like later on. I don't think that's that good of a game, but like the old Zoo Tycoons, I haven't played it, so I can't say if the new one's that good or not. Well, because I haven't played the new Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I know that the new Roller Coaster Tycoon, at least the ones that came out since the third one, it doesn't seem like it would be that new, but aren't that good. But Zoo Tycoon 2, I think it's called Zoo Tycoon Ultimate Collection or something like that, which comes with aquatic animals or whatever it's called. Extinct animals. What I think it's called extinct animals. And there's also a marine aquatic animals you unlock. And there's the endangered one too, endangered species. There's the African safari one, which you can create an African safari and all that, which is actually really awesome to do in that game. I miss those games, man. And also, like, I think the Extinct expansion, you also can, find fossils and all that. And you also can, unlock, different, I think dinosaurs, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it's been a while since I played it. Like, something with you can, extract fossils if you find it and dig, or if other zookeepers find them, fossils and all that, It's interesting. And there's also other dinosaurs that are already unlocked and all that. But yeah, Zoo Tycoon 2, I think it's called. Zoo Tycoon 2 Ultimate Collection, I think? I know it's Zoo Tycoon 2, that's all I know. It might not. I think it's called Ultimate Collection. It's, comes with all the expansions. It's pretty much the Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 of Zoo Tycoon. It's Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Platinum, but for Zoo Tycoon, I guess I would say. But yeah, I love both of them, like Zoo Tycoon 2 and Roller Coaster Tycoon. Also, when speaking of Spore, when I was talking about Spore, The Sims 2 is a great game. I haven't really played the third one, which I heard the third one's really good too. I heard the fourth one's not the best, but Zoo Tycoon 2 is great. Even though I played it on both console and I did have the Sims 2 pet on GameCube back in the day. I mean, I still have it, just haven't played it in a long time. The PC version is a lot better because you can do a lot more stuff. Like there's stuff they can't do in the GameCube version that you can do in the PC version. And plus, The Sims is mainly good and built for the PC. It's not really the best thing to play on a console. But yeah, like, there's a lot of things I like about The Sims 2. And The Sims 2 is also a great game, fun game I used to play as another childhood game. I also like how, one thing I was like how after we like collect all those silver stars, those 5 stars, the you see that there's yellow boxes. Like, they don't, I mean, there's yellow boxes, but they don't, like, you know, switch. Like, don't, you know, switch. Like, they don't clock or whatever. They just stop where after you click the, but we also just got that last star in this. This is actually going to be the last star of this episode, too. This is star 37, I believe it said. 37. You got icon medals. Sweet. Like I said, all the icon medals besides that Yoshi. The first Yoshi galaxy that I went to. And we can go to that one if we want, but like I said, save in the comments. Place your comments. Stars for later. Mario, I have a letter from you! Oh, the glide galaxy, a race. Do that challenge later. Like, I'm not doing it now, I might do it in the next, I'm probably not doing that next episode, I'll probably do it just later on. But come and see me next time, Diz, I may I'll deliver you. But anyway, this is gonna be the end of this episode of Super Mario Galaxy 2 for the Nintendo Wii. The next episode, we're probably gonna finish up World 3, so, and probably start World 4, but see you guys next, and I guess I'm out now, so, see you guys next time. GreenCobrasGaming out. Wow, bye-bye.